Yo, what's going on, guys? And I am back from Maryland. And yes, I just saw the LiAngelo Ball game. And I'm going to say it right now. LiAngelo Ball will make the Charlotte Hornets roster. And obviously, we can all just sit here and he's obviously probably going to make, after this performance, and even because he's the franchise's cornerstone's brother, he's going to be on a two-way contract at the very least. I want to hear your opinions down below. What do you guys think? I think it's amazing. I'm going to go all into it. Let me hear those beautiful comments. If you're a hater, if you're a lover, if you're just an NBA fan, I love basketball. It's all I do consume every single day. So let's get right into it and let's talk about LiAngelo Ball, especially how does he fit into this Hornets roster, okay? Here's a little background on our guy, LiAngelo Ball. I didn't do this. So after going undrafted in 2018, the closest LiAngelo has gone to playing in the NBA is as a practice player contract with the Oklahoma City Blue in the G League, which is a subsidiary of the Oklahoma City Thunder, a training camp deal with the Detroit Pistons. Neither proved fruitful. However, he still has a long way to go to make this roster, but I truly believe he can. So back to the video. And this is a man that, let's talk about LiAngelo Ball measurements, okay? So I think this is where it gets interesting because when you look at LiAngelo Ball, he is a guy who had a similar build to his father. LeVar is a football player, and LiAngelo Ball probably should have been a tight end, okay? But he chose basketball, and that's fine, okay? Because he's made the most of it. And this is a guy who is would you say he's the shortest out of the brother? Because Lonzo's, 6'5", Lamel's 6'7", LiAngelo is 6'6", okay? So, or 6'5", they have here 230. He's a big boy. He's a guy who's going to be a small ball four and a small forward, okay? So he's a power forward and a small forward. This is why I think he's perfect for the modern NBA. He's so ideal. And he's actually a willing rebounder. People don't talk about this, okay? People do not talk about LiAngelo Ball in high school. And even at UCLA. I mean, not even we didn't see him at UCLA, but what I mean is that in high school, he was actually the only one who showed rebounding ability. And also he did play he didn't play at UCLA. I'm 95% sure LiAngelo Ball did not play at UCLA. So I think with LiAngelo Ball, what you're getting is you saw this guy who's a marksman. He just boom. He kept going boom, just shooting threes. He was just hitting those, and it was just he knew that he was that good at shooting threes, and he honestly looked like the best 3-point shooter out of the brothers right now. And he even was the best 3-point shooter out of all the brothers in high school. Okay, that's a little known thing. It's not little known, but people don't talk about that. Okay, and he was good. Okay, he averaged 27.4 points a game in his junior year of high school, and then 33.8, leading the state of California in scoring. So, look, I really, really, really do believe that even when we saw him in the Lithuanian basketball league, he averaged 12.6 points, 2.7 rebounds a game, which the rebounds weren't great, but 41.5% from three. Everywhere he's gone, he shot well from three. He's a good 3-point shooter. And I think that's just something people have been overlooking. And when I look at this roster, their small forward position is, yes, where they have the most depth, but their power forward position, it's where they have the least amount of depth. So let's talk about this roster right now. They have 16 guys on the roster. Let's just run through it. Terry Rozier, LaMelo Ball, Ish Smith are their point guards. And those are their guards. James Bouknight is a swingman. He's a guy who can play shooting guard and the wing. So he's gonna be he isn't a point guard though. The three guys that I just mentioned can all play point guard, and Terry Rozier can play, and LaMelo can play shooting guard. So James Bouknight probably gonna back up Terry Rozier at the shooting guard spot. Ish Smith back up LaMelo. Over here, you look at Gordon Hayward, Kelly Oubre, Miles Bridges, Wesley Iwundu, Cody Martin are their small forwards. You put in LiAngelo Ball. I think LiAngelo Ball could beat out Cody Martin and Wesley Iwundu. Iwundu's a decent defender. Cody Martin, I think LiAngelo Ball is a better shooter than Martin. And they just released his brother, so I think that's what they're gonna do. Release Cody Martin, bring in Lamelo. I'm not Lamelo, LiAngelo. And yeah, I know there's still a player. Sure, one second, my mouth is so dry. I know there's still a player over, even if they did that move. Because look, at the center position, they have Mason Plumlee's going to probably be the starter, with Vernon Carey and Nick Richards being the primary backups, while Kai Jones and JT Thor are both guys who are stretch fours / fives, who are perimeter versatile switchable defenders. Really, JT Thor, Kai Jones are like similar players. JT Thor just has a better jump shot. They both aren't good at shooting threes yet. Like, actually, Kai Jones had a better shooting percentage, but JT Thor has a better form. So I really think right here, PJ Washington, Jalen McDaniels are really the only guy you're probably going to see. I mean, like, obviously some of these forwards like Miles Bridges, Kelly Oubre, Gordon Hayward might play some small ball for. But I really think right here, you look right here behind PJ Washington and, Jalen McDaniels, Kai Jones and JT Thor are going to be there. You put LiAngelo Ball on a 2-way contract, bring him up every once in a while, see if he can actually show he's worthwhile. And he's probably more NBA ready than Kai Jones and JT Thor are, and maybe even Jalen McDaniels. He offers you shooting, which is something that this team tremendously needs. And I look at this and I think this is a great move for them. I don't know why they wouldn't do it. You know what I mean? Like, it just screams like just such a good deal. If they just brought him in on a 2-way contract, it's not going to hurt. Like, worst comes to worst, you just release him after a few weeks. And, I mean, obviously, LaMelo might be butthurt, but, like, in this case, I think he just showed off that he was a really good scorer, okay? And, look, it was a great moment, okay? It was great. He hit 5 3-pointers, finished with 16 points, 2 assists, 2 steals. And he had 5 threes, were more than the rest of the 2 teams combined. Okay, rest of the team combined, not the 2 teams combined. That'd be ridiculous. And it's wild to think that it's good. It's good to know that he's doing something, and he looked good. Okay, I think he looked amazing, and we really did get to see the man that. It really just felt like forever since not forever, but you know what I mean? Like, when you go over and you're like, this is like, he disappeared for a while. And that's what I meant. Like, it was forever. Like, he legitimately disappeared for forever. And I thought he was like becoming a model. That's what I thought was happening. Last time I heard, that's what he was trying to do. So, thought he was still in the model game, I guess the model game just didn't work out for him. Not everyone can be a model, I guess. I mean, yeah. Not everyone can be a model. I've seen actually America's Next Top Model because of my girlfriend. Hey, it's actually a really good show. Like, I'd give it like a 5 out of 5. No, a 3 out of 5. But it's got some fucked up moments, so probably not the best. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I just drove 20 hours. And yeah. So this is what you get from me. I'm out.